Chat Shit Committee. Welcome back to Chat Shit, y'all, the official Rap Shit podcast, the companion podcast for the Max original series, Rap Shit.
Yes, I'm your sister, Jessie Woo.
And it's the sickening sensation, Zach Campbell. And you know, me and my girl Jessie get together to gag over the episode. And today we're talking about episode 7 and our favorite moments up in this episode. And Jessie, who wrote it? And what is it called, girl?
All right, y'all. So episode 7 was written by Elise Diop, entitled No Parking, and it was directed by Calmatic. All right. Elise has been writing on Rap Shit since season 1, and Calmatic is an up-and-coming director. You may have seen his work on the latest House Party and other cool stuff. So it's dope to see them come together. This episode is amazing. Obviously, the tour is over still, and we have the girls. They're down to Checkers, which is a staple. If you are from Dade County, I don't know about other states or other cities.
Oh, yes.
Like,
it's big in Detroit,
yeah,
girl. Well, I guess it's different because some is Checkers and some is Rallies. So, same company, but yeah, honey, them Checkers or Rallies fries, girl.
Yeah, definitely the loaded fries are always
That's
a
all I
go-to.
want.
So, yeah,
chicken
seeing them at the Checkers was definitely brought back memories. And you have Duke, who receives a call from someone who works at the Coochie Wrangling LLC business. And she's calling in sick. She's saying, I'm sorry, I cannot suck dick today. I'm sick.
She said, I can't suck dick. And I quote, excuse me? Y'all all right? And she said, bitch, are you barking? That's me getting out of work.
Yes.
I can't make it.
Yes, her throat and her coochie are both coughing, and so she cannot come into work. Damn, it had me thinking, like, damn, when you have a Coochie Wrangling business, do you have, like, a sick policy? Is there, like, a 90-day probation system? Like, when are girls allowed to start calling in sick because they can't suck dick because they're sick?
Paid leave, you know what I mean?
Like, how does that work?
I feel like, okay, listen, I feel like it's like a quota moment. It's like, bitch, if you don't suck as much dick this fucking week, next week, you got to double the dick. Maybe even take it anal.
Yeah.
Yes?
Who knows how that works? Well,
I feel like Duke gives that. Oh, you don't want to miss? You want to miss some dicking tonight? You got to take anal next week, or
yeah. It just I'm just curious about the policy there, but So anyway, that call goes to hell, and then you have the girls. They're basically telling Duke, listen, like, you have Mia who says, listen, you need to leave that lifestyle alone. It's not for you. It's not working out for you. And you have Shawna who backs her up, who says, listen, like, why don't you take all the energy that you put into Coochie Wrangling LLC and bring that energy over here to Shawna and Miyake and make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do. And, like, I've been kind of saying this throughout the episodes. It's just, Duke, it's time to grow up. Like, it's really time to phase out and figure out what's next for you. Because obviously, if you do want to be a manager, you're not going to be able to be a well-respected manager and also a Coochie Wrangler at the same damn motherfucking time.
I mean, you could.
So, yeah, but not in your case.
There's some people, historically that have done business behind the scenes and, still in the music industry. And if you know what I'm talking about, I can't say it because of legal reasons, but there are some artists that are iconic, okay, for reasons of why they was doing stuff outside the industry while that was funding the music industry. No shade.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm saying you could be a pussy wrangler, murderer, whatever you want to do outside the streets to make the money for the music. It's very possible. But here's Chastity also wondering, now, y'all can get on my ass, bitch, but where's the Mew Mew? Where's the Mew Mew? What are you producing? And my girl said, well, bitch, we ain't got no beats. And they know they can't go to Lamont for no beats. And Francois is like, girl, nowhere to be seen. Yeah, nowhere to be seen. That toupee. I mean, he shows up later on in the episode. But that toupee is glued down now because, baby, he ain't got no chores.
Yeah, so that basically, the girls basically tell us, like, hey, since the whole Let It Burn session, Fanny Pants has gone missing.
Wait, Jessie, no, wait.
What?
No, bitch.
Since the burn fire.
No. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
Since the Burner Boy moment. I'm sorry. I still can't get over that Burner Boy joke. I'm so sorry. Like, that was so
Did your ass say let
ignorant.
It burn? Did your ignorant ass just sit up here and say...
I'm sorry. You guys know I'm joking. You guys know.
Yes,
but yeah, like, since the bonfire, we haven't heard from Fanny Pants. And so Fanny Pants has gone missing.
Yes.
So the girls are like, damn, like, even before they were down to the Checkers, when they were on live, like, their fans were asking them, like, what's going on? Like, when's new music? And they're like, how about y'all send them some beats? Like,
Ooh.
times are hard when you are asking
For your
folks
fans.
who are watching your live if they
beats.
can send you a beat.
You want to A&R my project?
Yeah. So this is where the girls are. And now we're going to see, what is next? Like, what are the girls figuring out? What are the next steps,
Yeah. It seems like this whole episode, I feel like we should start with definitely like, mixing your friendships and relationships with business. That's one thing I have never, ever, 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 never done.
Yeah.
Bitch, I do not get into that. I can't suck your dick and then write your check at the same time. I'm so sorry.
No.
Cannot, won't do it. So Chastity, because she's a ringleader of this right at this point. And you can tell my girl, because I like to call her Chastity when she's doing things like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be a manager. She clearly wants to make things work for the girls. And I feel like Chastity is looking around like, you know what? Alex ass is going to be in town. Let me try to make a play. And see, Duke always try to make an appearance with Chastity trying to do something legit. Duke always want to come through, bitch. I'm speaking of them as alter egos, okay? So follow with me at home, okay?
But I like that Duke is quick thinking because she did remember, I did meet this girl, Alex, at the event. So she is coming to town. That was one executive that she was able to make a connection with. Remember, she kind of embarrassed herself. She kind of had egg on her face when she was trying to introduce herself to people at radio. Shout out to radio. And other people in the industry. So, I like that she thought quick on her feet with that and was like, okay,
she said, all right,
let me reach out. I'm gonna try to reach out to her and see what happens.
Yeah, and so there was a a function at the Red Bull function, and we didn't know. We now find out in the last episode we didn't know what she did. We now know she's an A&R for Red Bull, and it's Red Bull. They are good at promoting independent artists and up and coming artists. That's like their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so Chasty's like, bitch, let me pitch my girls. Let me see what's going on. And she said, actually, come to find out, at Red Bull, they already been listening to Shawna and Mia's music. Yep. Oh. Yep. And I love this for Duke because I feel like Duke needed this. And for as a creative at home, you're going to get 100 fucking no's. Maybe 101 no.
Yeah.
But bitch, once you get that one yes, I promise you, it will change your whole perspective on finding yourself and fighting for your dreams. And I think that Duke, we saw her go through so much in this season so far with, no, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. Bitch, actually sit the fuck down. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah.
Imagine I'm sorry, not even imagine. I have been told that before to my face. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
All the time.
And it's like, and the girls love to try to humble you when they don't have nothing going on for themselves.
Right.
I promise you.
But I always have to remind folks, I am the pink starburst. So, yeah, I am the pink starburst. And I will get pink starburst things. I don't care what you think. I am the pink starburst. Okay.
Yes,
and so
absolutely.
Myself too, I do really like this moment with Duke because, now she's at this Red Bull event with Alex, and Alex is like, yeah, we've already been listening. And then Alex introduces her to another executive, and the reception that she got from them was so much different than what she's experienced throughout both of these seasons, to be honest. And it's like, it was respect. It was like, okay, well, you know what? Let's hear what else you have planned. And like, it was just more receptive. It was more of a warm welcome. And I like this. Like, now she's getting a taste of what it's like to, receive a little bit of respect in this space. Yeah. So that's great. They head down to a dive bar and, they're having conversation. And
why Alex take her to this dive bar, by the way?
I don't know.
Alex, first of all, hold up. We got to talk about how my bitch Alex low-key was plotting on my bitch Chastity from the last episode. Oh, yeah. When the fire was about to go down?
Oh, yeah.
My bitch was down there trying to talk about...
Looking for a lighter.
Listen, can I hit a... What'd she say? Can I get a bump of that? When I thought she was talking about a bump. But she talking about
well, come to this episode, she was talking about a bump. Ooh, but she had to get the pre-bump before she could get the real bump. You know what I'm saying?
Before she could bump it up.
Exactly. Before she could bump. So
Alex been plotting. And I like the way she plot because let me tell you something. I love like the seduce and scheme of it all. No pun intended. Like I really do. She definitely got around and said, oh, what's bothering you while you're pacing? Oh, just get... You okay? Bitch, I know you want my pussy. Stop playing.
Oh, my God. And it's so funny because even during that scene, I was like, the way things are moving, like, are we about to see Duke have sex?
Oh, yes.
Because, like, we haven't seen Duke in any, like, space like this before. And we even had, like, Alex ask her about, like, are you single? Are you in a relationship? And Duke, now we learn more about Duke. Like, Duke hasn't been in a relationship since she was like in the 7th grade. So that doesn't even count, girl. That's like check yes or check no if you like me days. That doesn't really, that doesn't really count, And so now we're even diving deeper into like her intimate life and the fact that she doesn't really have one. And what the most hilarious part of the scene for me was the episode's writer making an appearance.
I thought we was gonna get this money together. If you didn't want me, you could have just said that.
Melody,
as in Dick. I told you I had the best mouth of the South, and I never heard from you again. Is you scared of a little baby?
Best mouth of the South. That's what her fans call her. I actually gotta re-listen to your music.
What happened to, when Lil Durk come to town, I'm gonna put you on.
You know what? I got your Instagram.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit you, and we gonna work all this out. Right now, I'm just in the middle of something.
Like, yo, like, where you been at? Like, stop playing. Like, me, I got the mouth of the South.
You know the mouth of the South. Stop playing with me. You said you was gonna hook me up with Lil Durk. Like, someone with a little baby action?
And you know what's crazy too? Elise is expecting. Like, this is really she's really expecting in real life. Like,
I love.
So this was hilarious to me to see her be a writer and also be in the
but knock it out the fucking park though,
and just be hilarious.
Yes.
And what
come on, Melody.
As in Dick. Melody as in Dick.
As in Dick. I love it. Alex talk about I like that mouth of the South is going to fire. Bitch, you don't see that Duke like the ring of pussy.
Well, she was able to pass her off as a aspiring rapper.
As an aspiring rapper.
Okay, so, I like how Duke kind of played that moment too. But yeah, like
quick
that.
on them feet, like you said.
Yeah, that whole scene was just hilarious.
Yes.
And then it's really, really good to see the young lady who plays Alex again. She was on Real Chance of Love back in the day. She was in reality television. So just like Jonica, they're both like from the reality TV space.
Look at that.
I've seen her in a couple things. Like she's good too. Like I've seen her in a lot of shows throughout the years. So it was good to see a familiar face again. So yeah, I think the chemistry's there. Casting, whoever was responsible for casting her with Duke,
beautiful.
They knocked it out the park.
Beautiful.
The chemistry was amazing. Yeah.
Yes. Let me ask you this, Jessie. Now, did Duke to you look a little? You could tell that she was trying to avoid the advances that Alex was throwing at her, in the sense of, do you think that Chastity may look at Alex like, honey, she is so numb to relationships because sex is now transactional for her that everything, any relationship almost has to be transactional. Do you think that was like the case for Chastity and why she was maybe avoiding Alex's like advances? Because it's like, bitch, I'm not trying to get deep with you because this is transactional. You don't think so? Like, you don't think it's transactional?
I think it's a lot of things. I think like with Duke, she's not having sex. Like she's not sexually active. Mm-hmm. It's like it's kind of clear now that we can see. Mm-hmm. She's not sexually active, and then obviously there is chemistry here. So I don't think she knows how to deal with that. Like that's what I'm saying
because it's transactional. She's a transactional girl.
That's not her thing, and also too, this is someone she's trying to do business with. So I think that the same way she's been telling Shawna to play the game, like she's trying to just be smart about it, but at the same time, Alex is very convincing, and we'll get to that later on. But it's just obviously she couldn't really resist for too long.
Absolutely,
so, yeah.
And I feel like Alex is definitely going to be, if she sticks around in the show, I think she may be a good push for Duke. And I feel like Duke doesn't see the potential that she really has, or maybe she does, just don't know how to tap into it. Yeah. And I feel like Alex is going to be that force that's going to be like, bitch, you are sickening. And let me bring you into the music world for real. Let me show you what you really could do, because Francois has beaten Chastity down so much to the point where she thinks like, why am I even here?
Yeah.
So like I said, if you think if you're getting told over and over that you ain't shit and you don't belong, you don't have what it takes, and somebody comes along like, actually you do, and let me bring you to the right people. And you could even tell back at the Red Bull party, you could tell how Chastity was low-key finding the confidence of talking. Like even like, well, my artist X, Y, and Z, it wasn't so like, frantic how she was back when they were in, was it LA? Mm-hmm. You could tell now she's like, okay, I kind of learned my lesson from that. Let me kind of pace myself around here. So I do love that. I did catch that this episode for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, can we talk about Miyake's pole situation before? Because Courtney and Lamont are in the studio together, baby, and they are working together, and they're having a good old time, and Courtney is working on his album and getting ready to release the album, but he told his labels like rushing him, and he's like, I'm not ready yet. Lamont's like, this is kind of cold. And Courtney's
the label wants to definitely make profit off of the fact that you have the burn moment that just happened.
Absolutely.
So right now, Lord AK's music is trending everywhere, and everybody who's connected with him is kind of profiting off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So the label's like, yeah, he in a coma, but let's go ahead and release his music. Let's put this music out. You know what I'm saying? While everything's trending. And so Courtney's doing what he has to do. He's getting in the studio.
And it's funny. I feel like that is honestly a real tactic, by the way, in the music industry. They love to cause hoopla. They love to have, a distraction, right? Something to make this artist go viral. And in this case,
tragedy brings a lot of profit for the entertainment space,
honey,
especially music. If you're an artist, I mean, it's just look at when artists die. Like it's like they're worth way more when they're dead.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. So Courtney is like, you know what? I think we need a female energy. And Lamont's like, yeah, I feel that too. Little do you know, baby, it's the energy you are very familiar with, okay? So Courtney calls up Mia, or should I say Miyake? Because these are what? The Miyake adventures, honey. So since we're on the Miyake adventures, my bitch in the closet freaking the fuck out while Shawna's gonna go handle what she needs to go handle, quote unquote. She says, I have something I need to go do. I need to go clear some shit up. And so Mia's in the closet like, bitch, what am I supposed to wear? Is it a setup? This is a setup. I'd have thought it was a setup too, bitch. I'd be like, both of my niggas I'm hunching. One nigga I'm hunching on and my baby daddy is there.
At the same time, she did tell Lamont she was going to hook them up.
Fact.
But at the same time, also, Courtney hasn't really talked to her since then.
Exactly, bitch.
So yeah, it is awkward. But yeah, I
setup.
don't think her baby daddy would set her up. That's just me.
Yeah, no, I still would have been paranoid.
Yeah.
I would have been just a little, because Mia has been on some fuck shit this season.
Yeah.
Okay? So, bitch, you don't know where the next curveball is going to come from. So that's why my bitch was nervous. So she gets to the goddamn studio and okay, so we got Mia, Courtney, and Lamont. They all reconnect. Well, I guess Courtney and Mia reconnect. So now Lamont is there.
It's Mia coming in like, hey, Courtney. Hey, Lamont. Oh my God.
Bitch, that's me.
So nice. Like, first of all, Lamont is the one who hit you up and invited you to the session. He said something like, oh, I know exactly. Like, he said something in those words. Not those that I'm paraphrasing. But yeah, so it's like, girl, I understand you're upset that he's been hanging out with, the tree burger lady. But like, let's relax for a moment, because literally you're in the session because of your baby daddy. Okay? Like, let's just keep things in perspective. All right.
But, okay, now I gotta play a little devil's advocate though, because people be having me fucked up. No shade. I wouldn't have gave him that much attitude, and I wouldn't be tripping over the fact that, because I know, before she went to the studio, Mia was fishing Melissa for some information.
Am I in trouble?
No, girl, we just talking, bonding, So, what your daddy be doing when he be over there?
I don't know, but he need to stop tickling her. Ooh, I be hearing her giggle, 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 giggle.
I wouldn't have even went to the studio giving Lamont all of that, but I definitely would have gave him very much like, hey, because he been doing that to her this whole entire, like, ever since Miss Tiffany been in the picture, like, outside the door, bring my child, I'm waiting on my kid, I ain't really fucking with you.
Yeah, because
okay,
Mia,
then fuck you then, nigga.
Because Mia has been very messy.
True that.
Very messy this season. So I feel like they're both like, there's this meme where Spider-Man and Spider-Man look at each other and they're both pointing. Like, literally, like, both of y'all are acting a fucking fool.
Yeah.
Like, both of y'all are like just in the wrong here. And so, yeah, like, she shows up to the studio it's just ridiculous. Because here's the thing too. What I kept thinking was, wow. So literally the last time you saw Courtney, you put him in an awkward situation with Cash. Now you show up to the studio and you put him in another awkward situation with your baby daddy. It's like Mia is moving very, very, very reckless. The last time you were in a situation like this, you had two men ready to go for blows, like, over you. And then now you're here doing the exact same thing again. It's kind of like, okay, girl, like, you're doing a little too much. Like, I know Lamont pissed you off with the tree burger lady, but damn, like, you're doing a little too much here because, you want another mishap to happen? Like, it's kind of crazy at this point. But anyway, so she gets in the studio, she does her thing, and I guess the song comes out great. And then you have her and Courtney exchanging certain things. Oh, and it's so funny too, but because Peanut was there too. Peanut is another guy from Lord AK's crew. And he kept like, oh, I think I know you from somewhere or whatever. Do I know you from? And she's like, we was on tour, sir. And then like he still doesn't put two and two together until she lays down her bars. He's like, oh yeah, y'all was the opener for the opener or whatever.
Oh, that
like,
big booty white bitch.
Yeah. And then we get some tea there, which contradicts tea from earlier in the episode where we find out that Gat, I guess Gat is kind of no longer in their entourage because now Gat is a manager.
Isn't that crazy?
For Raina Rain now.
Yeah.
And which contradicts what Francine told Shawna earlier in the episode, and I guess we'll get into that too. But yeah, so there's tea revealed there, and I guess like, okay, so the session's over.
Because Francois tried to low-key tell Shawna in a sense like, so she listening to other niggas in her ear, but he ain't specify who, why, and what. Okay,
well,
bitch?
He did tell her I dropped her, and literally
that's what he tried to make
that's
it seem
not
like.
what.
That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. Gat and her connected somehow.
We
We all know that Gat loves white women's with black booties.
Come on, bitch.
So he had to go over there and sign her and do what he does over there. And so that's another dot against Francine because you're a liar. So anyway, that's revealed there.
So we go back to the studio.
Bro, you really gonna play in my fucking face like that? That shit foul as fuck.
The fuck is you talking about?
Bro, clearly y'all fucking, and you just wanna do that shit in my face?
I know you ain't talking. You think I don't know what you're doing?
The fuck am I doing?
You fucking Lulu mama.
Oh, this bitch.
Yeah, nigga. You think I wouldn't find out, huh? Melissa only got one friend, and you fucking her mama.
I'm not.
And I gotta be around this bitch on a regular.
Yo, I'm not doing that shit in your face, though, Mia. See, the LA shit makes sense now.
Oh my God! Courtney ain't even had nothing to do with it.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Cause you stay full of bullshit. And then he called my baby mom just to fuck with her in my face. Mia, how the fuck are you moving out here that got niggas thinking that shit cool?
Man, shut your bitch ass up. Damn, you the one begged me to hook you up with the nigga.
Bitch, fuck you! What are you talking about? I don't need to beg you for shit. I do this shit for real. My shit speak. You playing this, I don't.
You wild.
Chill, tripping, whatever. You pop pussy for progress. You get that shit from your mama. I know that shit running your bloodline.
You foul as fuck for that.
Fuck you, foul as fuck. Look, don't ask me for no more fucking music, all right? Fuck working with you, all that shit. Figure it out by yourself. Get the fuck out my studio, Miyaki.
That is Lamont's nickname for her. You know what I mean?
That's
and
where
so
Miyaki came from.
That's where everything just sets off because it's like, wow, like you're gonna sit here and play in my face like that with this man. Like it's one thing that you fucking him, but you're gonna do all this like in the studio session. Like that's really, really fucked up. And then, they calling each other all types of puss-ass niggas and puss-ass bitch and fuck you old fuck-ass hoe.
I ain't gonna work with your ass again.
Like,
and he said, you look just like your mama. My bitch, Mia said, noted. Got you. Looked at that nigga. He said, and I live for Mia saying, bitch, okay, you don't want to fuck with me no more? Fuck you, bitch. You ain't make me. That's me, bitch. That's me. Ooh, that's me causing a scene. And the thing is, I don't know how to feel in this situation. I really don't. And because I am, in some cases, Mia, in some sense of I love playing dirty. As an Aquarius, we love to hit under the belt. I live for hitting the bitch under the belt, making your ass suffer, bitch. I love making a bitch feel crazy, even if it makes at the expense of me looking crazy. I live for it. So I get it. So when Lamont switches the mood, as my bitch picking her bags and knowing what my bitch has done, all this left field ass energy, hold up. I done told Lamont, wait. Now, wait. Go over to your quinoa burger ass bitch. Have fun over there because you didn't tell me you had my daughter around this bitch like that either. You fucking your daughter's best friend's mom. So let's start there too, bitch. If I'm up here looking crazy, it's because you've been having me looking crazy for a while now. So what? Call a spade, bitch, and might as well just move the fuck on. That's how I feel. I feel like you said, both are wrong. Both the fires, bitch, are ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah.
Neither one is right in this situation in my mind. However, for Lamont to make it seem like, oh, well, bitch, I'll make sure you never work in this town again type shit. Girl, who are you? Boy, goodbye. And I would have left, no shade, Mia, if I was you, bitch, I'd have left with Courtney. While Courtney was leaving, I said, I'd have got my bag and said, all right, everybody, Session was not.
I mean,
so
that
Lamont
been
couldn't
really...
even give me none of that.
Yeah.
As soon as he said to me, Aki, bitch, oh, I said.
That's why I'm like, as soon as he said it, I'm like, girl, you didn't get your shit and leave?
Get your shit and leave? I would have left with his ass so Lamont couldn't even, because Lamont wasn't going to cut him in front of Courtney. You know what I mean? But remember, Jessie, a couple episodes ago, when Courtney and Mia first met, and what did she say? He asked her, like, aren't you still with your baby daddy? And she's like, no, I'm single. Mm-hmm. So this is sticky for me because as Mia was kind of honest with Courtney, she is single. That is my baby daddy. But Lamont didn't know I was fucking Courtney. So in my mind,
the thing is, both of them are wrong, but I'm on Lamont's side with this one. I'm gonna say why, because like Lamont said he said two things. He said, "You pussy pop for progress," and that shit was so fucked up to say, but it was true. Like that's what she's been doing, right? And then he said, now all that LA shit made sense, because remember when she FaceTimed him, she FaceTimed him on some. Like, yeah, come out here. Let's connect. Let's get you connected here. Let's, like, remember, this is the girl who was trying to sleep with him like 2 episodes before. Oh, no. Like, she was moving with him as if she was still interested in having something. So that's the difference between her and Lamont. I think Lamont is fucked up that you over there tickling Melissa's friend's mama, in close proximity to Melissa. But like he said, it's not like he was doing it in her face and like in her place of business, and like that's just pretty wild. And here's the thing too. Here's another thing too. Like Mia, I think I said this in the last review. You really have to mind your pussy in this business. Mind your coochie in this business. Quick. Like you cannot be swinging your coochie each and every way just like that, just because you need a hotel room for the night. Or just because your stomach is growling louder than Simba down to the Lion King. You have to mind your coochie, okay? And this is one of those situations where it's like, this is more than messy. Because now you have your baby daddy there, right? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to have your back like Lamont. Lamont is upset right now. He said he ain't never going to give you no beats. Don't ask me for nothing. Figure this shit out on your own. But I'm pretty sure he's going to change his mind later on down the line because he's your baby daddy. You guys have something together. You have a child. Mm-hmm. But you never want to, like, burn bridges with people who actually really care about you.
That's very true.
In this business. Like, that's people who care about you, the people who knew you before this shit, like, make sure that you
treat them
water those relationships and make sure. Like,
but make sure they treat you right too.
Yeah,
no shade.
Of course.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
They
definitely have to treat you right.
I'm still a little teeny on this, just a little bit. I'm
always gonna love Mia. I just feel like this was just a mess. Like,
Mia is a bitch. I know. I feel like I knew her for real. Like I feel like Mia's a bitch. We would have been friends. And yes, she's tired. And yes, she's pussy popping for progress, okay? But let me tell you something.
And then, like, he said it like you doing it like
your mama. It's in your bloodline.
That's where I'm like,
it's in your bloodline.
Okay, you didn't have to mention her bloodline. Like, come on now.
Yeah, come from my ancestors, bitch. Like, okay, my nigga, my heritage. Like, it's too much. Like, you don't have to come from my bloodline. And this is why I'm a little team Mia still, because for real, Mia, yes, you tired, girl, and you pussy pop for progress. But listen, you do what you got to do. You do what's best for you, and you may still do it wrong, but you're doing what's best for you. You feel like, and yes, it's hurting certain people, but certain motherfuckers don't even deserve your time. To be honest, the only person, like you said, Lamont, is the best choice because he's going to be there for you. No, I don't think that she should have flirted with Courtney in his face. However, I definitely think she has all the right to let Lamont know, like, okay, I'm just letting you know, even though you couldn't tell the chemistry tonight, but I do fuck him. I'm about to go be with him right now. So I still think she has the right to be able to, bitch, I'm gonna be in this industry anyway. I got to be, because clearly niggas ain't having my back for sure. She don't feel like people have her back for real. It's only just her. So I get I get why she acts so radical. I do understand, because when you're desperate and you really want to make it, bitch, you're going to do some crazy shit. However, you're right. People talk and pussy travels, okay?
Well, first of all, your pussy was on somebody's Insta stories with an emoji, a cock-eyed emoji.
Cock-eyed
like
emoji.
Yeah, your pussy, your rear pussy lips and your ass crack was on somebody, like, literally for the world to see.
Yes.
So, again, I just feel like after that whole incident, I would have calmed my coochie down.
You gotta move.
So let's take a coochie break. You know what I'm saying? Let's recalibrate our coochie.
Now let me take it to here, because this part of this conversation, Jessie, and chat shit committee, don't forget to chime in the comments, okay? Because we want to know. But this is some shit that hit home for me. People wanting to see you the way they first met you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, bitch. Just my entire existence since being in the industry has been this story. I have been told, like, I remember actually growing up in LA, like, you know, and I mean by growing up, I'm talking about in my career in the past 6 years I've lived in LA, and, you know, becoming the entertainer I've always wanted to be. And there's people that have met me when I first started my journey in LA, and when they come back, say if they move away or whatever, or maybe, you know, if they FaceTime you or they come back around, and it's a totally different person. Like, I'm not the same little person that was maybe trying to figure it out, and maybe figure some things out, and I've progressed, right? I have had people tell me I've changed to my face, which I'm like, I would hope so, because, bitch, if you know me for X amount of years, even if you know me for a few months, I would hope to think I've changed for the better, of course.
Yeah.
And I've been told to my face, like, well, you're not the same like you used to be. Well, you remember back when we used to be X, Y, and Z, you used to X, Y, and Z. Well, I'm no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't longer think that way. I no longer want to be that way. And people, I had to learn that I can't continue to keep whatever version you have of me inside of your head comfortable.
Yeah.
I can't continue to coddle that image or person that you have of me.
Yeah.
That's dead. Like, and if you can't grow with me with that, that's how I feel like personally.
Yeah.
I have lost a lot of friends in this industry, only not even in this industry, but more so since I've joined the industry, right? Since I've had the ambition to be in it. Childhood friends, even entertainment friends, once you don't fit the mold that they have in their brain anymore, it kind of doesn't work for me. And this has not been a personal thing. I'm just like, how do you get away from this? I just think something's wrong with me in a sense. Like, am I changing too quickly? Which, remember in the last episode of Chat Shit, I said I used to feel punished for succeeding. In a sense, I used to feel like I couldn't, if I succeed too far past a certain amount of a group of friends that I've had, oh, bitch, you ain't relatable no more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting. Have you ever had that growing up through this industry, or has everybody that you kind of been friends with, y'all still kind of kicking it?
I've had the same friends that I was cool with since like high school and college. I still have those friends. So I have like industry friends that have become real friends of mine. Mm-hmm. And then I have like friends that have known me for years and years and years. I haven't lost any friends in this industry, to be honest. I feel like I have built friendships. I'm still building friendships, but I don't feel like I've lost any friends. Anybody who was a friend of mine, I didn't lose anybody. Like, so there has been people that I was around, but they weren't really my friend like that. I feel like I've learned who's my friend and who's not. That is definitely the key. Now I do see sometimes like people who, like it's so funny because literally I had like this raggedy booking that happened to me last week. It was literally like a scam. But, you know, some of the commentary that I saw was like people saying like, oh, she forgot where she came from. It's like, no, I didn't forget where I came from. I'm not the same Jessie that was doing skits on my phone in 2017 on Flatbush, Brooklyn with no job and just living off of $700 a month from unemployment. Mm-hmm. I am Jessie, who is on several nationally syndicated television shows. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm on a podcast on a major network. Mm-hmm. If you want to book me for something, there are terms and conditions. If you cannot fulfill those terms and conditions,
I am not your girl.
You need to kick rocks. Period. I'm not that girl.
I'm not the talent you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm not it. Mm-hmm. And does that mean I have changed? Yes, bitch.
I would hope so.
I have, bitch. Yes. I have, bitch. Yes. I have more to lose. Yes. I've gained more. I have more respect for myself. I have more standards for myself. Yes. And sometimes people will make you feel bad for that. It's like, no, you feel bad because you cannot reach me from where I was 7 years ago. That was 7 years ago. This is a new girl. Wait, hold on. 2017, 2023.
No,
I'm sorry, that was 6 years ago. You know, I didn't go to school for math, bitch, but I still know how to equate some shit. And when I see some janky ass shit, that's not an equation that I want to figure out. That's not my pedigree.
Absolutely.
And so I feel like sometimes people really want you to stay where they met you or stay where they first learned of you. And like when they first learn of you, they're rooting for you, but they don't want you to go to, nah, bitch, I'm going to keep ascending. And if you can't ascend and meet me where I'm at, that's your business.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so, yeah, like going back to them, it's like, even with Duke, with Melody at the dive bar, Melody knows Duke as a coochie wrangler. Well, right now, Duke is in her manager era. That's where she's at. You know what I'm saying? And so thank you, Mouth of the South. But, your services are no longer,
That's not
needed
needed
here.
right now.
Right. I'm not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? Shawna is not the same Shawna that Fanny Pants was able to screw over a couple years back. Shawna knows more about the business. There's people in the business who like her sound. You have Lord AK who was singing her and Mia's praises. You know what I mean? You have fans. She has fans. So she's not the same girl.
Absolutely.
That's why when Francine is sitting down with her and telling her, oh yeah, I dropped Rain and Rain. Well, Shawna is not jumping for joy like she was about the tour. Now she has demands now. Well, we need this, that, and the third. If we're going to do this, then I need you to promise me this. And I need real promises. Not promise it. No. Real promises, bitch. This is what I'm looking for out of this. And she's not the same girl.
No.
And in this business, you have to grow. You cannot stay where people first meet you. And anybody who is uncomfortable with you leaving the place where they initially meet you, they can kick rocks with no shoes on.
And let me tell you something, Jessie. I can even piggyback off of that and tell you, and that even speaks for my aspiring artists out there. You're going to have fans that stick with you right now, but then when you get to a mainstream level, you're going to have those same fans. Some of them can turn their back on you or crucify you for getting popular, quote unquote. So that can even obtain to someone that is chasing a dream and they have supporters, and those same supporters could. I remember I used to always get, like, when I up the production value of my YouTube videos, and I used to make YouTube videos in my dorm room and have a ring light and a camera, and I was saying all types of crazy shit and just didn't care about a brand, quote unquote, just having fun on YouTube, which I stand and love those videos. But I remember people used to tell me, well, Zach, you've changed. You used to be X, Y, and Z. Well, yes. If I didn't change, I wouldn't be sitting on Max talking about chat shit. So you have got to do what you have to do for yourself to ascend to the next part of your life. And speaking of, that's where Francois said he's had to go retreat and he stopped smoking and he has clarity. And it's all about he dropped Rain and Rain, but he also, after the demands that Shawna was giving off, he also said, well, I think we need to go ahead and cut dead weight.
Right.
I'm guessing he's insinuating my girl Chastity.
Of course. I like how Shawna didn't even address that.
Because you were chopped. Francois,
they're not going to drop her.
What are you talking about?
If they're smart, they're not going to drop her. But
I am kind of nervous, though, because Francois is talking to Shawna, talking about, like, I want to executive produce your EP. And I don't know if people know what that comes with. So
right.
That's one thing. But so that's one thing. But also, my girl Chastity over here licking coochies of my Red Bull girl, Alex. So she is up here bumping coochies and scissoring and get when they need to get. Look, she is trying to close a deal down at Red Bull.
Everybody closing deals.
Okay, so I'm kind of interested to see how the next episode is going to go, because it seems like it's going to be a fork in the road in the sense of, well, Shawna said, Francois said this, and, well, Chastity said this, though. So it's kind of like, what do you choose? I think it's going to be a dilemma in the next episode where they have to choose loyalty over somebody that's been fucking with them, or someone that you really, really can't trust, and there's clearly an underlying motive.
I really, really liked that moment with Alex and Duke, though. I think that, again, casting did a wonderful job. Great chemistry. I did not see it going. I mean, I wanted it to, but then, like, as it was happening, I was like, oh, my God. Like, it's really happening. Like, Duke is wrangling coochie, but in a whole different type of way. Like, oh, my God. Like, and she down there just giving the coochie a car wash. Like, she giving a coochie wash. Like, she doing all types of oh, my God. I was watching. I was like, am I gay?
A little. I think everybody got a little happiness. Just a little bit.
Lord, this was wow.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that y'all gave Duke this moment of joy.
I liked it.
Because I haven't seen Duke really have, I haven't seen her get her little rocks off at all. So it was nice to finally see Duke, get her titties sucked on. You know what I'm saying? Like, she deserves it. All the bullshit she been putting up with.
Get your titties sucked on, girl.
It was nice to see her get her titties sucked, her suck some titties.
Yeah, it was nice. I love a little lesbian
It was
porn,
great.
so I'm into it.
It was
really
amazing.
Get into that.
It was amazing. And of course, I know we've been talking about, you shouldn't shit where you lay, but I don't know. I don't feel bad about Alex. Something about Alex to me seems very genuine. I just feel like they need to have a conversation. Hey, this is what this is over here. But what we doing over here, like, that's a whole different other thing. Like, you handle your business. Like, you make sure that you and the girls are straight. I'm gonna make sure. But what we do over here is what we do over here.
Absolutely.
And I really, man, I don't know.
Could you see somebody you working with?
Have I ever slept with somebody that I worked with before? Not in this industry. I've never slept with anybody that I worked with in this industry. However, when I was a bank teller, I was kidding.
Not you was counting the motherfucking checks behind the counter, bitch. Oh.
Baby, and he was Jamaican. He did all the things Jamaicans be saying they don't do.
Oh. Well.
He did all the things Jamaican be saying they don't do. But yeah, I mean,
could you date someone, say if
in
you
the industry?
Yeah, that y'all also work together, but y'all also fucking and seriously fucking.
I have
never if you have
ever,
like a good tingle about it. Like,
no.
I couldn't date someone publicly and we on the same project together or tour together,
No.
or like, unless you're like Beyonce and Jay-Z and y'all like married or whatever. But like, other than that, I'm not.
I think it's messy. And also, though, even when it's not messy, I feel like sometimes, because you're in the entertainment space, like, your significant other sometimes be competing against you. Like, that's something that I've seen.
I've seen it.
And also too, like, I have
been in it.
I have dated people within the industry, but never somebody I worked with. But even just dating people in the industry, just my experience, I'm like, damn, like, I'm looking at you as someone that I could do stuff with. You were looking at me as a threat the entire time. Like you're threatened by me, and you're threatened by like what's going on with me, and I'm over here like looking at you as like how can I help you? Like, I'll never forget, I was dating someone, and I literally was like, he would tell me about his projects, tell me about things he was working on, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, you should use this, you should use that. Oh, and I know about this. Like, always suggesting something. When it came to me, it was quiet. It was quiet.
Like, I just closed a big ass deal.
It was quiet.
Was it one of those? Was it
quiet? It was like, oh. It was like, okay, like, it's not the same energy.
Yeah.
And then, like, come to find out, yeah, like, he just was a very insecure person, very jealous person. So, yeah, like, it's just, you have to really be careful in the industry, because it's like, your spouse sometimes will be competing against you, and that makes things awkward. Everybody can't have a Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Absolutely.
Like, I feel like they're like the staple couple because they really have been able to do shit together that we haven't seen a lot of entertainment couples do.
And also
they've
keep their
made
mess
each other
to themselves.
Yep. Keep everything
Even if you
in-house.
think you know something,
yeah,
because you heard an album or something, you still don't know nothing.
You're still gonna know. All you're gonna know is what they say on tour and in their records, and that's
so
it.
Sickening. That's
and meanwhile,
so
they're making they're literally billionaires. Like, so we haven't seen that a lot, and that is because you clearly can see there was no threat here. The minute they both entered that relationship, they have worked together side by side, literally side by side, and it's really a hard thing to do a lot of times.
Now, speaking of working side to side, could we talk about Maurice and Shawna meeting at the park?
Yep.
Because let me tell you something. I honestly thought Maurice was recording again. I don't know why I was triggered, bitch. I thought he was coming over to still be recording. And I love that Shawna is like, are you really fucking serious right now? Yeah. Like, I want to know, like, I love that Shawna was looking at him like, nigga, what the fuck? You think I don't have your back? You think if I had your back then, I'm not gonna have your back now? And then once Maurice told her, like, well, they trying to give me a plea deal for being away for 15 months. Yeah. And she's like, so that's why you recording my conversation.
Exactly.
If I bring somebody in with me, I can lower my sentence. So the guy
mind you, this is a public defender. You can you can never trust. You can, like, I've seen enough 2020, 48 hours, unsolved mysteries. Like,
don't niggas come in with a folder. Woof. Yeah. All right, your case was, fuck, I think I left your file in my office. I'll be right back. Wait a minute.
Here's the thing.
I'm okay.
A public defender's job is literally to get you to submit. And that's that.
Damn.
They don't have no real plan.
They just be like, you know what?
Take the plea.
You know what? I've done all I can.
First of all, before you even tell them the story, they're like, okay, so you're telling them, so here's what happened. Take the plea. Plea deal. I got a plea deal for
Just
you.
go ahead.
That's literally their job.
Damn.
So
yeah.
And my thing is, damn, all that money y'all was like, all them sweat. Hold up, wait. Hold on, wait.
What's tea, mama?
Maurice, all that sweat you was doing, and you didn't save up no like emergency money. That's like scamming 101.
You gotta put.
You have to put some money away. Like you ain't stashed nothing.
Nothing.
For you to get you a good little lawyer. Like everybody know that. If you're gonna sweat, you gotta have sweat money on the side. Like
when
that's
shit goes south.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So now we know what Maurice is up against and why Stanley was talking all that shit. Cause he like, if you gonna take anybody in with you, nigga, take that bitch, not me.
Not me.
And so that's why Stanley is like, why are you fucking with this bitch right now? I thought you was gonna take this bitch down with you. Cause Stanley sitting on the sidelines like, well, I know I ain't innocent, but bitch, I'm
Y'all
okay.
fucked up.
But so I love that Shawna is like telling Maurice, bitch, I don't know if I love it. I'm kind of still concerned about it. So let me just be honest. That Shawna's like, okay, when I make this music shit pop,
yeah,
I got you. I said,
girl, what is going on?
I said, wait a minute, bitch. Wait. Don't do that. Don't promise money you ain't even got yet to a nigga that is about to go to jail. He almost trying to take you down, bitch. You trying to record your shit like Inspector Gadget. Do not fucking promise your money that you don't even got to a nigga. Like, that's not gonna work. I just think that was the most stupidest shit to do. I understand, I want to be there for my friend or lover because it seems like Shawna is definitely in love with Maurice. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm speaking too soon or prematurely, but it kind of gives Shawna's in love with Maurice. And
they both love each other.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But I don't know if I like this whole, like, when I make it in the music industry, I got you. So 15 months from now, when you get out, I'm going to take, basically, Shawna's saying I'm going to take care of you. I don't know, Shawna. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, baby.
I'm going to tell you right now. If you dating me and you ever got to go to jail and it's more than 30 days, baby, I don't got nothing for you.
Jessie, not a month. Not a notice.
I am
not a 30 days notice.
Nah, I'm not a ride or die bitch.
You not?
No, I will ride, but I ain't dying. I'm so sorry. No.
What if this was a love of your life?
No.
Went to jail
you not the love of my life. I'll find another one. They always say there's multiple soulmates for people. I'll find another soulmate. But baby, I'm not holding you down, baby.
Damn, not even for a year?
No. How do you say no in other languages? El no.
How do you say no in Haitian and Creole?
No.
No.
Nah. Nope.
Well, damn. Listen.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well,
good luck to her, though. I mean,
I don't know.
Good luck to her and her endeavors of delusion. Saying that she gonna hold. Yeah. Your endeavors of delusion. Months? Yeah, girl. And you know what? I'm saying this now, but you know what? We might look back and like season 3, shit may just go off and she might they might become like the next super group within less than 15 months.
Yeah. And
then you know what? I will sit on here and I will have to, eat my words.
Yeah.
But for now, bitch, the way shit is going with y'all.
The way Mia is. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to make this point. When Mia did this little record for Courtney, I don't know why I feel like that's a seed being planted.
Yeah, of course.
Where I feel like Mia may have the chance to go solo.
Yep.
I'm just putting my. I like to put my thoughts in the air.
Yep. But remember, Shawna was like, "Oh, go hold it down." And it's like, girl, you are talking to Mia.
You talking to Mia. My bitch is going to make, and I bet she's gonna go by the name Miyake. Watch, mark my words.
Yeah, you are talking. Yeah, you're talking to.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Mia, who left you high and dry for the Purple Lights nigga during tour. I'm just saying. But go ahead, girl.
Go off, girl.
Yeah, put your faith in that girl if you want.
And your faith in Maurice up here talking about I got you when you get out.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Girl.
We'll see how things end
Meanwhile,
up.
Mia's making her whole solo career.
Yeah.
No shade. But you know what? You heard my girl Jessie say she ain't holding nobody down past 30 days. So Chat Shit Committee, the conversation don't end here. We want to know what you have to say about this episode, okay? Tag us at Rap Shit on Max and use hashtag Rap Shit and tell us your favorite moments from this episode.
Right, and make sure that you're checking out new episodes of Rap Shit every Thursday only on Max, all right? And then when you're done, come on over here and watch us, our visualities, where we chat about all the shit that goes down in the episode. You can catch us on Max, the app. Also, you can catch us on Max's official YouTube, Radio's official YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere else that you can get your podcast from.
All right, chat shit. The meeting is adjourned. Chat shit committee, we will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.